happy Friday to you amazing ladies. So we've made it to Friday, and I know if you're in the corporate world, you probably might be feeling a little bit that way. I know I certainly did when I worked in corporate London. And today I am going to actually talk to you guys about energy and enthusiasm. And the reason that I want to talk to you guys about that is that it's made such a huge difference to my life, but obviously that doesn't just, like, you don't just get energy and enthusiasm, right? It has to be like a conscious almost decision and focus on the way that you go about your day to day. So just to give you a little bit of background, first of all, my name is Izzy Bradshaw, if you don't know me. I am an online wellness influencer and a level 3 personal trainer, but that wasn't always the case. So before I became a wellness influencer, which is pretty much my full-time thing now, around the needs of my little boy who's now 3, I actually had a corporate job in central London. I ran a highly successful corporate office for a big property brand in London, and kind of had it all on paper, right? Like director age 30, 6-figure salary, nice house in the country, husband, 2 dogs, all of that. But what you realise when you get there, or if in my case, was that actually I had spent my whole entire career just seeking external validation, doing things to please others, and just being kind of socially acceptably kind of taking that conventional career route. And whilst I was really successful, I just literally reached the point where I'd kind of reached the top of that ladder and I felt completely empty. And there is nothing more kind of demoralising than that. And I suffered from really bad anxiety as a result. So that's kind of my backstory. I retrained as a personal trainer. I still do that a little bit, but for the most part, I am a wellness influencer online. And the reason why I want to talk about energy and enthusiasm today is that I know certainly I went through life, often in my corporate career, I'd be like, wow, that person's got so much energy, they're so enthusiastic about everything. And I thought, oh, well, you're either an enthusiastic person or you're not. And actually that's not true. And the reason why that's not true is that you can be enthusiastic no matter who you are, no matter if you're an introvert or an extrovert, whatever it might be. Enthusiasm comes from like having a genuine passion for what you're doing, but it is also a mindset. And I realized this because I was kind of in my corporate job always like, oh, this is so hard, like this is so stressful, and I didn't realize, because I hadn't done any personal development, that actually it wasn't hard, and it was just simply that that was just my response to situations. And yes, like it wasn't what I was meant to do, and I am super enthusiastic and energetic about what I do here because I'm really, really passionate about it. And that's because I've got a really clear vision with it. And what we do here is help transform women's lives globally, which for me means a great deal because I actually have my own health condition. I lost my mother last year to a hereditary condition, which is the same condition I have. So of course health and wellness is hugely important to me, and I want to make an impact on other people's lives with what I do. And so that's where my energy and enthusiasm comes from. So today on a Friday, if you've had a really long week, certainly if you're in like the corporate world and everything else, I just want to ask you if you're feeling like you are lacking energy and enthusiasm, and perhaps just take a step back this weekend and have a look and a think about why that might be. Is it that it's to do with the environment you're working in? Often you could be working with people who are draining your energy because they're negative, and you need to be super careful to protect your energy if that's the case. Or it could just be that you've kind of lost your way with what you're doing. And in the modern world, I know we move like at such a fast pace that often kind of taking a step back and really thinking about, actually, was this where I wanted to end up, or have I just got on the rat run or the rat race as it might be, not stopped, and now I feel like I've got no way out because I've built myself up to this kind of big career, this big salary, and now I have too many responsibilities, which was me. But it doesn't mean you can't make a change, guys, and it's your life, and we deserve to be happy and to enjoy the life that we lead, particularly when we spend a long time at work. It's so important. So I hope that's been really useful. Just have a think about it, because if you've lost that energy and enthusiasm, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So I hope that's been really, really helpful, and thank you so much for listening. Take care.